It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. You can see by the glint in my eyes how excited I am right now. The HSBC Cape Town Sevens tournament is just a few days away, and it will welcome both the Springbok Sevens women's and men's teams for the very first time. That is awesome. So from the 13th to the 15th of December, we will see the best sevens teams in the world take to the field at the now iconic Cape Town Stadium for one of the best events on any calendar. The sold-out tournament is one of the biggest and most highly anticipated events on our sports calendar, certainly, but it stood out as an international marquee event. The Bok women's sevens team have been working incredibly hard. I experienced that firsthand to get ready for the showpiece. They now join us this morning to chat about their preparations and what must be an incredible excitement for the event. Please welcome former Blitzboks and Imbokodo coach Paul Delports and now good mates and Springbok women's sevens players Raitz Makari and Carter Jacobs. Guys, welcome to it. You look so nervous, dude. Why are you nervous, bro? It's been an intense year, dude.
It has. I was wondering who you were going to come to first. So age before beauty, you've done well.
Age before beauty, my man.
Yeah, gee, but you're right. It's been a topsy-turvy year, but this is what we've been looking forward to. You know, I think this is the platform that we want to play on, and this is where we're going to gauge ourselves against the best teams in the world.
High stakes. It feels like every time I've spoken to you guys, it's been like a gateway that you've got to get through to progress. And you've been doing it. You've been knocking off the big scalps. You're the best team in Africa, so congratulations, ladies there. How are preparations going, Paul, for this tournament? Because this is massive in front of a home crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. The preparations have gone very, very well. I think it was a nice lead up going to play in the African Cup, and there was some good competition. You know, Kenya have done very well and continue to improve. Someone like Madagascar was quite good, and I think a big thing for us is we've kept the bulk of our squad, and the ladies have done so well conditioning wise that we have our first choice 13 ready to go for Cape Town.
I laugh because I got to experience about 5 minutes of conditioning, literally about 5 minutes, and I went lactic for the rest of the day. I was like, my legs, I took some big hits. I took some pretty big hits. Carter, are you guys feeling the pressure? How do you feel about playing in front of a home crowd? Because you put so much work into prep, but it's, I mean, you can forget about all of that when you step out onto that field. How are you feeling about Cape Town?
We've put a lot of work in, so yeah, the feeling at camp is amazing. So going out, it's going to be incredible. So yeah, it's going to be amazing.
It's there, and it's right around the corner now. I'm sure after thinking about it for such a long time, but just maybe for the uninitiated, and I use the term initiated because you get initiated into the space. The physicality is just so intense. This close to a tournament like this, right? What goes into like a daily training routine? Just how mean is he as a coach?
So, like, we have been out of our comfort zone, like doing conditioning and also set places, game plan, and then we have to get it right. So the pressure is there, but we have to get on point.
It is such an unforgiving format of rugby. We saw Kenya against the Blitzboks yesterday almost run away with it. All it takes is one try, two tries, but it means that you need individuals to stand up and show that brilliance, but the structures have to be sound. Probably that's the most used word in sevens rugby is structures. You've got to have that there. Where are we in terms of the international structures? What you've seen, the top women's teams playing, where are we in that space? How do you see the ladies doing in Cape Town, and how much of a litmus test for being able to knock about with the big guns in world rugby are we?
Yeah, I think the ladies have done incredibly well, and we've really got good systems in place. I think the ladies are very comfortable with our defensive system. That's what we've put a lot of work into. We changed it up this year, and the ladies have really done well to kind of be on point with that. And then just in terms of you hit the nail on the head, in terms of our individual athletes and individual players, we really have what it takes.
Katam, all right, you're a rower. You came into this as an elite athlete already. How has that transition been now that you have been fully rugbyized and moved into this space? What has that transition been like?
Yeah, coming from rowing is also a very tough sport. A lot of training, hard training. Also a lot of strength and endurance over a longer period of time. But also, coming to rugby, it's much different. I have to learn a lot of new skills and techniques, but with Paulie coach and the teammates helping me, it's been amazing. Yeah.
Right, so how important is that sense of family? I would almost say community, but it goes beyond that. Every time I spend time with the ladies, I'm blown away by how well you know each other. There's a cool kind of camaraderie that's going on, but how important is that? Where's the team psychology mindset at the moment?
At the moment, we are quite fine, and then knowing that we are going to play the best teams in the world. But for me, the feeling is good because we know each other, and then the best team and a winning team is all about knowing your strengths and weaknesses. And when I look at my team, we know what we're good at and then what we're not good at, and we have a balanced team. We have people who are fast, and then we have people who are good in dominating in breakdown, and as well we have people who can jump, so it's a balanced team for us.
I'm looking at two of you sitting at about 6'4" here, so I think we've got the... How do you feel about that, Polly?
It's sobering every morning. As a short person, you're reminded.
That's why he's so mean, girls. That's why he's so mean. No, all of the attributes are there. Clearly, the mindset is there. Just go out and express yourselves. Enjoy playing in front of a sold-out home crowd that's come to watch you guys dominate. But, of course, the Cape Town Sevens is going to be a huge build-up over the next week, so you want to stick around.